Did you try to get the Olsen twins fired?
I did it. I didn't try. I did.
You got them fired?
John Stamos is getting honest about the time he tried to have Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fired from Full House. In a new interview with Dear Media's Good Guys podcast, the 59-year-old revealed that when they were filming the pilot for the hit show, things went downhill with the twins when they were just babies.
We're doing the scene, Joey and I were changing the baby, right? And Danny's gone, and so it's like, take care of the kids. Yeah, we got it, you know. So we're carrying the baby downstairs, and we take her in the kitchen, and we hosed her down, and she was great, both of them. They wanted to be anywhere else but there. And so did I.
Because they were 11 months old.
They were 11 months old, and God bless them. And they kept switching this one. This one's not going to cry. This one.
Almost like kids shouldn't act.
Yeah. I couldn't deal with it. And I said, this is not going to work. And so they got rid of him.
John went on to explain that taping without the iconic duo didn't go as planned, and they eventually brought them back in to play Michelle.
They bring on these two redheaded kids. I'm sure their parents loved them and thought they were attractive.
Redheads are really hit or miss. Either they're so stunning or you need to keep them in your closet.
Did the Olsens know that they were fired?
They do now.
Or was it just like, hey, you guys get a week off?
It was only a few days, and I said, bring the Olsens back. These kids are terrible.
The Big Shot actor went on to say that Mary-Kate and Ashley are great, and joked that they now probably own the building they were recording the podcast in. The trio had a somber reunion in 2022 when they all attended the memorial service for their fellow star, Bob Saget. In September 2022, Access Hollywood spoke to John at the annual Scleroderma Research Foundation's charity event, and he opened up about why he considered the late comedian one of his most reliable friends.
How are you feeling tonight? It's the first event without him, obviously. How are you feeling?
It's, you know, it feels like it's something missing, obviously. You know, he usually would grab my butt somewhere around here, squeeze me, grab, you know. It's, the world is just not the same. My world isn't anywhere.
You guys are obviously such close friends. What was it about him that made him such a good friend?
Well, it's a long list, but he was the most reliable friend I could have. I mean, he would, you guys, he's nodding like that's how he was. If I always used to say, if I had I was hanging off a cliff by a branch, you know, and I had one phone call, it would be to him. He would be there. He was always there for you, always. And him and I, you know, at first we didn't, you know, our early friendship on Full House was a little bit rocky, but then we learned to respect each other, and our differences became interesting to each other, and then, you know, we became inseparable, and it was just happened to be like we were just there for each other through all the most monumental times of our life, the happy times, weddings, and kids, and divorces, and, you know, deaths, and it just doesn't seem real. He was bigger than life, right? And he was bombastic with his love. If he never left anything on the table, you knew exactly how he felt about you every time you saw him, every time he texted you, every time he gave you the big hug. It's just a tragedy.